So it looks like we are good to go. um, all right, so basically, um, this is probably going to be my longest video on my channel. Um, and this is just to test, some, all the tools that I have here to work with and on YouTube. So, I personally prefer, uh, especially if it's gonna be like a longer video, I prefer, some music, some background music. So I'm gonna start this one. Uh, I've got this little JBL box, boombox, speaker box, or whatever it's called. The sound on it is pretty good. It's pretty. It's very clear. So I've got a few good radio stations here. Radio. Actually, my two favorite radio stations, radio apps. They're both from Germany, believe it or not. Club music, dance music. But then I also have this app here. It's called New York City, and it's got like so many radio stations. Of course, it's since it's free, it's it has a lot, a little, some annoying ads, but I like jazz. I think I'm getting old. White hair on my beard, so the reason why I decided to record a long video is because I have to try to improve my videos. I have to remember to look more into the camera and stop looking at myself. So yeah, and then I have to forget that whatever image is going on there of me, I can't look at that. And then I have a habit of, oh, there I am. No, it's like when well, in movies, you do the exact opposite, right? You're not supposed to look into the camera. You have to play a part and say, hey, whatever the line is. I can't think of any spontaneous random lines right now, but if I were to say a line, I would have to, like look away from the camera anywhere but the camera hole, the little hole on. But on YouTube, it's different. It's like you're talking to the person, so you're looking at the person like on a video call, right? So okay, so on this app here, there are so many radio stations, and I'm gonna need to pause the video here just for a few seconds because I'm gonna need a pillow for my back. This love seat that I'm sitting on right now. It's so old. It's got like I'm like my back is on the wood going across it right now, and it's like really hurting my back. So I'm just gonna pause the video here for just a few seconds, and I'll be white black. White black. I'll be white black. Actually, you know what? Forget the white black thing. I'll be back. Okay, so I am black. I mean back. Oh wow, what a relief. I have a big, thick pillow now. So my back is not hurting anymore. Alright, so I just have to be careful with the shadows here because I am using a flashlight for illumination. Alright, so like I said, there are so many radio stations here. As I'm scrolling, oh man, maybe, whoa, like 50, over 50. Oh my god, I mean, I didn't even realize there were so many. I mean, they just keep loading. Look at this. And again, like I said, it's an app called New York City. So right now I just found one here. It's called Smooth Jazz New York City. Let's try that one and see. Okay, so I am the box disconnected. The speaker box. Let's get that. There we go. I need to turn that down a little bit. Okay, so I guess that's Smooth Jazz, New York City. Yeah, the type of jazz that I like is a type that, there's no voice, no, just, what you're hearing here. Yeah, saxophone. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, this one is pretty good. I'm gonna add it to my favorites. But then I have these other stations saved already too. Now this is one of my favorite ones. The Side Street Radio, New York City, Side Street Radio. Dance music, I mean, I like pop. I like dance. I like techno, and then house music, electronic music. I like, whatever they play in rave events, electronic music, electronica, techno, Actually, let me just play a little bit of my two favorite stations here real quick. Now, the reason why I laugh is one of them has a funny name, but the songs are good. Okay, so I just got an ad here. Oh wow, this is good. Okay, but I changed it. I'm gonna pause it. And then, alright, so this is it's called Electro Radio.fm. It's from Germany. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. See? Yeah, so it just gives you that sensation that you're in a club, And when I hear this music, sometimes some DJs come on. Even though it's a radio station in Germany, somehow, well, you know, I don't hear that anymore. But there was a time where they were DJing in some clubs in Portugal on this radio station. And now it's annoying me a little bit because in Brazil there's funk music, but it's Brazilian funk, and they get like really nasty with the bad words, and it's like most Brazilians don't like it. However, kids love it. Kids and teenagers, young adults. But it's like so pornographic, and the lyrics, and bad words, and then on this radio station here now, once in a while, it's funny. It's funny because then I'll start hearing some guy, and then they put a beat, a really good beat with it, and he's saying these things like do this, do that, and it's not cool. It's not cool. So I have to watch out for that and be careful with that when I'm recording. And then sometimes they'll play some Brazilian jazz or whatever. It's almost like that's a funny thing about jazz and Brazilian music. Brazilian music, it's not like American music, but I'd have to say that it's worldwide. Some of them, most of them, because almost any radio station I go to, or online, or that I hear, once in a while they'll play a Brazilian song, even jazz, Brazilian jazz. When I was living in Seattle, Washington, smooth jazz, I think, was the name of the radio station, but it was like smooth jazz something, Seattle, and I used to love that radio station. As a matter of fact, I could probably get access to it and listen to it. Now, like I was saying before, I like music a lot. And for that reason, if I'm recording a video, I don't like. I want to hear some music while I'm recording the video, and then I want whoever's watching the video to hear, some music too, right? So here in Brazil, okay. So going back to the type of music that I like all type of music, like, except I love rock and roll, regular rock and roll, pop rock, but heavy metal, I'm not, that's, anything besides that, and Brazilian funk with all the bad words, which to me is pretty much like heavy metal. They go crazy, talking about hell and the devil and and all that screaming. It's just But I love slow music. There's this one station in Canada, Toronto, something FM, whatever, and then it's also called Slow Radio, which is really good. It plays like all these really good romantic songs. I like that. And then here in Brazil, um, there's a station, and it's in all the cities and in all the states, and it's called Alvorada, and they play some really good songs too, relaxing songs. Now I'm just trying to see if I have it here. Let me see. Yeah, no, not on this cell phone. So, but yeah, I'm gonna play that just for a little bit. There we go. It's a Brazilian song right now. Nope, Tina Turner, Tina Turner. I sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget how to pronounce her name. No, wait, it's not Tina Turner. Tina Turner. Turner. It's actually Rita Lee. Rita Lee. It looks like Tina. No, Tina Turner. Okay, Turner. Tina Turner. Paradise is here. Nice. See, there's a little bit of saxophone there in the background. Okay, so in terms of music and radio stations, there's quite a big variety. Sometimes I get tongue twisters from speaking too much Portuguese. Yeah, Portuguese will do that to you, to your English, you know. Um, and then besides that, I've decided to start learning German, and I was doing that for quite some time. And then just recently, I started with Italian, and I've been learning a lot of Italian. So I guess by practicing all that Italian, that that messes my tongue up a little bit too. Okay, so um, I was thinking about some studio isolation foam for the walls, for the doors, for everything, to cancel out all the noise, all the outside noise. During the day, it's kind of noisy here. There are some dogs that bark and bark and bark. There's two. They're like, yeah, they bark a lot, like a lot and really loud. So, and then there's the cars and motorcycles, sometimes even trucks going by, on the street. But like right now, it's actually quiet. Right now, it's quiet. But yeah, I decided to make a little experience here and record a long video. So let's make the best of it. Uh, I don't know how these songs are gonna sound in the video until I watch the video and hear it. But yeah, let's try some other songs, some other music. Let's see, this is the other one that I like. Upside down. Hmm. Yeah, see? Yeah, I like that. The beat, it's a good it's a good dance beat, you know? Yeah, so the other one is Electro Radio, and this one has a funny name. They're both from German. Germany. um, but yeah, so I like this one, and I like this one. DJ Coles. That sounds like French. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the New York City app. Aqui tem cupons e ofertas. Oh, I got an ad. All right. So, New York. Oh no, Side Street Radio. Yeah. So this is pretty much like the other two stations, dance music. But the thing with this one, you know, I think each song that plays, in between songs, they'll say Side Street Radio, and then one of the other two radio stations, they'll also talk about their, they'll advertise their radio station name, and then some songs or whatever. It's still better than Spotify and YouTube ads. I mean, I get a little ad here, but I skip it just on this New York City app, New York City app, but the other two uh, apps, the other two FM radio stations from Germany, no no ads at all on those two apps. So then we're talking about two things here. We're talking about ads, like app ads, and then the radio station uh, ads, commercials, whatever. Okay. All right. So I guess this is it. Um, just a test video, a long video. Um, some people, I guess, they prefer longer videos. Others prefer like the really short ones, the 1 minute or less. But this will be just an experiment I'm making, and let's see how that goes. So yeah, again, like I said, especially for the longer videos, a little bit of background music. I think it's cool. All right, so I'm just gonna let this song here play a little bit, and then I'm gonna stop recording. Okay, so I guess that's it. All right.